So, hi everyone. Today our topic will be about using hotspots on different devices. So, first of all, what is a personal hotspot? A hotspot is an internet access point that can be set up on a device and used by other devices to connect to the internet. A hotspot essentially works as a portable Wi-Fi router. Next, we'll be discussing using a hotspot. Hotspots can be created using your phone or other devices with a data plan. Portable hotspots that use their own data plan can also be brought to get access to internet on the go. So here we'll be looking at portable internet hotspots. So portable hotspots run on a paid data plan. Hotspots can be bought on a pay-as-you-go plan or a prepaid plan. Portable hotspots are great if you are consistently using internet on a computer or tablet outside the range of regular Wi-Fi. What about buying a portable hotspot? So if you are interested in purchasing a personal hotspot, this Wirecutter article is a great place to start. And as you can see, the web address is right here, so it will also be in the video that will be shared to you later. So another important aspect is learning how to create a hotspot on your device. If you do not need to use internet on the go regularly, you may be better off just using a personal hotspot. Setting up using your cell phone. How do you know if your device can be a hotspot or not? Well, hotspots can be created on most devices that have an internet connection. Hotspots are most commonly created on smartphones with a data plan when Wi-Fi is not available. Now we'll look at hotspot security. Hotspots can be a safe alternative to connecting to public Wi-Fi networks. However, the main risk of setting up a personal hotspot is that others within your vicinity can connect to the network you set up. To prevent this from happening, you can create a password-protected hotspot. This password that you create will prevent others from connecting to your hotspot. Now we'll be specifically looking at how to create a hotspot. First, this would be an iPhone tutorial. So if you are an iPhone user, the first step for creating a hotspot is to go to your Settings app. Your Settings app looks like this on the PowerPoint. And then within your settings, you should see the Personal Hotspot section. It is indicated here by the arrow, which says Personal Hotspot. When you click on the Personal Hotspot section, you will have the option to either turn your hotspot on by flipping the switch or creating a password for your hotspot network. Both options are shown on the picture on the right. As you can see, the first row says Allow others to join with a gray switch. You can switch that on to turn on your hotspot. And the second row says Wi-Fi password, which you can set your hotspot password. Now, once the hotspot is turned on, other devices will be able to begin joining the network. Other devices can be connected to this hotspot via Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or USB cable. All three methods and the instructions are shown on the right. This instruction will also be visible on your phone in your settings. Note that if you are trying to hotspot using another Apple product that is signed into the same Apple ID, you do not need to turn on the hotspot to join. You can simply go to your Wi-Fi options and look for it under Personal Hotspots. If you are not connecting using a synced device, you can go to your Wi-Fi settings and you will see the hotspot listed under your available networks. This symbol that looks like two ovals connected together indicates that it is a hotspot network. As you can see on the right, under Other Networks, on the fourth row, it says iPhone, and on the right of that, there is the hotspot symbol. So now we'll be learning how to create a hotspot for Android users. To create a hotspot using an Android device, you will also go to your settings, and the settings icon is shown here. But note that this settings icon may differ slightly across different Android devices. So creating a hotspot, then you will go to Internet and Network section of your settings, which is also indicated on the right by the arrow. Then you will choose Hotspot and Tethering, again indicated on the right in this photo. And from here, you can select between creating a USB tether or a Bluetooth tether. USB will require you to plug in, while Bluetooth will require you to connect to the hotspot as a Wi-Fi network. Lastly, if you choose to connect using Bluetooth, you will then have to set up a password for the network, similarly to iOS devices. You also decide to set the hotspot to you can also decide to set the hotspot to automatically turn off if no devices are connected to it. So both of these options are seen on the right in the orange box. The first row that says hotspot password is where you can change or set your hotspot password. And the second row is where you can choose to turn off or on if no devices are connected to it. So some of you may be wondering, what would the speed be on my device when I'm using a hotspot? So using a hotspot of a mobile device can be significantly slower than using Wi-Fi or a portable hotspot device. If you are only hotspotting to do simple tasks, for example, checking your email or checking social media, it won't matter as much. But if you plan to stream audio or video, you will want a faster connection. The cost of using a hotspot. Hotspotting off your phone can get pricey if you do not have an unlimited data plan, because hotspotting uses more data than would be used by doing the same action on the device being hotspotted off of. So be cautious when using hotspots if you do not have a large data plan. So now I will be going through a live demonstration on how to set up a hotspot on my iPhone, and then I will be looking at my laptop screen again and finding that hotspot. So let me just share the screen to my phone. Give it 1 second. It's just loading. Okay, there we go. So as you can see, this is the home screen of my iPhone. So once again, to set up or open a hotspot, the first step is to open settings. And my settings is on the bottom right corner, right here. So after we enter settings, we will scroll down until you see something called Personal Hotspot, which is shown here. So to open Personal Hotspot, you will actually need your data on. So I will first open cellular data and then go back and go to Personal Hotspot. And as you can see, my hotspot is already on because the switch beside allow others to join is currently green. And I also have a password. Again, I can click into this password and change it into anything I want. So as my hotspot is already on, now we'll be going back to my laptop screen and finding this hotspot on this device. So let me just share my laptop screen again. Right. So now we are back. So I'm choosing the method of connecting to my hotspot wirelessly. That means my hotspot will show up as a Wi-Fi. So going to the settings of your device, of finding where Wi-Fi usually is. So that would be right here. And as you can see, I am actually currently connected to my home Wi-Fi, which is blue on the top. But right under the Wi-Fi at my home, it says Lily's iPhone. And this is actually the hotspot I just opened on my phone. If I click it, I can select connect, and that would automatically connect to my iPhone's hotspot.